Greetings, everyone, and fellow YouTubers. I'm Joel, aka the Big D, of Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. And today I thought I'd review a cult classic. It's one of the movies that I mentioned in the movies of 1980, the year I was born in last night that I did. That movie will be Xanadu. Yes. Now, a lot of people might not have liked this back in the day. The movie was a slight disappointment at the box office. It really got dissed, though it did have some mixed response. But it was a film that actually inspired the Razzies, the Golden Raspberry Awards. Yeah. But enough about that. This movie is pretty much an underrated type musical, though. But however, it became a cult classic. Well, just like another movie that was released the same year this was, Flash Gordon, which both movies were produced by Universal. And, well, please don't sue y'all at Universal. I mean, I like you guys. And some of your movies are pretty cool, too. Sorry. But, anyway, Xanadu is a magical musical fantasy flick I know you will enjoy. Starring Olivia Newton-John, who after being big with Grease and having so many other big hit singles way before this, I mean, she had lots of good songs that came out before this, or even Grease, because she had great songs like Let Me Be There, or I Honestly Love You, which that's definitely a good song. But anyway, Miss John plays a muse named Kira, who along with her sisters have magically made their way out of this mural and enter the real world. And soon, Kira, well, surprisingly finds an artist named Sonny Malone, played by Michael Beck. Most people knew him from the movie The Warriors, which reminds me, this film was produced by Lawrence Gorin, who actually produced The Warriors a year before this. Gorin also produced the two Predator movies, as well as the first two installments of Die Hard, both the original Tomb Raider movies with Angelina Jolie, as well as the Hellboy movies, including the more recent one, which really got dissed as well, plus lots of other movies. And the film was directed by Robert Greenwald, who he didn't quite direct many other types of big movies. He's best known for doing documentary films. But anyway, apparently Beck's character is Sonny Malone, and well, he is to do the artwork for a brand new album for a musical group. But, well, his creation was actually a drawing of Kira from this old building that would be the place that would become Xanadu. And soon, later on, Sonny becomes friends with a former big band orchestra member, Daniel McGuire, played by legendary musical star Gene Kelly. You probably know him from movies like Singing in the Rain or lots of others. There's so many he did. I was rather surprised when I had read about this movie, but I didn't actually know about this, because for years I had wanted to see this, but never did take the time. And I found out that the descriptions I read in some TV guides were actually true. Kelly's character of McGuire was a clarinet player. I couldn't believe this, because now, if y'all recall my Q&A, I mentioned I was a clarinet player myself back in the 90s. But anyway, well, despite being a construction worker, he would actually help Sonny build an amazing new type of place to have fun and what have you, and kind of imagines things where the old people and the people nowadays will do and what have you, because this kind of has a strange concoction, though, sing some old timers with some music, and then we go see the new wave of music that came out in the late 70s and early 80s. Which that was kind of a surprise, but even so, I still actually was surprised by this, and well, I gotta say that was pretty cool actually. Now, meanwhile, Sonny is still kind of been, in a way, bitten by the love bug because he's now fallen for Kira. Well, apparently he manages to encounter Kira a few times. We see him do some dance moves through a studio, and we actually even get to see kind of an animated sequence, which it's so amazing. It was done by Don Bluth, the guy who would later go on to bring us lots of great anime features in the 80s, like The Secret of Nim, American Tail, The Land Before Time, and All Dogs Go to Heaven. Now that was pretty cool. Oh yeah, he also did 2 video game movies. A movie that was actually a video game, is what I really mean. Which those were Dragon's Lair and Space Ace. I've seen plays of those 2, and they're pretty good, unlike their later console versions. Well, although some consoles did have the original. But even after Kira leaves to see her parents, Sonny follows her through the mural, and well, folks just won't approve of him being in love with Kira. So he goes back, and soon after so much remodeling, Xanadu is now open in the end. But that's just a little bit of the things I'm going to mention. It's not, if this is actually spoilers, I do apologize. But anyway, if you're into something that mixes like old music with a little bit of the new music, I'd say give Xanadu a try. You won't be disappointed much. Now, of course, what I've shown you is the DVD release of it, the Magical Edition, which was released in 2009, almost a year before the film's 30th anniversary in 2010. Next year will be the film's 40th anniversary. Now, despite the film was a commercial disappointment and it got dissed, the soundtrack, however, managed to be a big success. As it featured songs by Olivia, along with the British rock group the Electric Light Orchestra, ELO for short. But I gotta say, they had an amazing soundtrack though. Good stuff on there. I mean, the theme song to Xanadu, which was done by John and ELO, was a top 10 hit. But of course, the song Magic, which became a big chart topper for Miss John, was a definitely good song. I've got that on my MP3 player, actually. And I gotta say, it's a great song. So anyway, Xanadu is just probably not remembered too much, but if you really want to see something magical and musically fun, I would definitely say go for it. Get Xanadu. I'd say, well, maybe not get it. Just try and encounter it somewhere. If you can find it, watch it. You will definitely love it. Or you may not. That just depends. And like I said, the cast was great. I loved Olivia Newton-John's performance. Her performance in this was just as good as her performance in Grease. And I gotta say, Gene Kelly was amazing in this. Michael Beck was good too. So like I said, that's all I can say for Xanadu. But if you've seen it, please feel free to let me know in the comments section. Like and subscribe. And thank you for watching my review. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya!